So before we go into our SE session, maybe we can just do what I call popcorn share, where everyone just unmutes and in 1 or 2 words, say what you notice inside. There's no right or wrong, no feelings that we should and shouldn't have. We might talk over each other, that's okay. You can just repeat yourself. But what are you noticing or checking in with yourself in 1 or 2 words? I'll mute myself for just one or 2 minutes.
Yeah, feeling good. Feeling good.
I'm more aware of my feelings.
Gratitude.
Part of me feels sad that everyone's going through all of this.
I feel hope and lack of isolation. I've been isolated and I've got Christmas coming up and the isolation is meant to really hurt me, you know what I mean? But I feel hope.
I have mixed feelings. I feel like I signed up for medical school and I see it's going to be a lot of work, but the rewards are going to be great after. But I kind of dread the work coming up, but I look forward to the future after.
Oh, good luck, lovely.
Thanks.
How beautiful. Awesome expressions, guys. Okay, so we're going to shift into a 20-minute SE session. This is something new that I'm trying to do more of because trauma stuck in our body. If for those that have to leave, thank you for being here with us on a Friday. Really love having you. I'll see you guys soon. For those that would like to stay, you're welcome. So I just want to invite there you are. Let me pin you so I can just see you. All right. Good to see you. Thank you for sending the email and for volunteering. So
that's what I was signing up for, but I'll go with it.
So before we even get into anything, just help me to know like what's going on inside of you right now. What do you notice?
Right now, I'm feeling very relaxed from the exercise we just did and relating to some of the people's shares. But earlier throughout the day, and I've noticed a lot that I just feel that.
Yeah, before we go into that, we're going to get there, I promise. Let's notice like what you just said, like right now you're feeling relaxed because of, help me to know like how your body knows it's relaxed right now.
I guess I'm sitting down and I'm supported. I'm in a recliner, so I'm supported all over.
So notice that for a minute. I love that. I love having the head supported. It just, there's something about taking that pause and not having to have any piece of you like held up. So just like noticing the support that's there. What do you notice?
That I felt safe and something happened that triggered that a deep breath.
Yeah. So what happened was your body noticed you were safe. Notice that for a minute. Like when that breath comes on, it's like this kind of abuse makes we never feel safe. And logically we can know we're safe, but the body doesn't get it. And when we slow it down, it's like, and it takes that breath. Now we know that it's with us right now. And it sounds like you noticed that. Yeah. Before we go into what you sent to me, I'm curious, like if you could help me to know the place in your body that feels most okay right now.
Usually what comes to my mind is my butt cheek,
Yeah.
or right underneath my toes, or maybe the arch of my foot or my earlobe.
Perfect. So there's a lot of places that are okay, right? When you're in your sit bones or your butt cheeks or your toes, what are the characteristics that are there? Like when you notice, like when you put your awareness there.
Let me try. It's not working now. Usually I would feel a lack of any
That's
type
okay.
of electrical feeling.
So
But
is it safe?
electrical feeling everywhere, or at least under my toes and under my butt. What places I'm trying to find no electrical feeling.
That's okay. Take a minute. Is there a pillow? Is that a pillow or a blanket in front of you?
Yes.
Take a minute to just sit with that and notice that. Oops, I think I fell. Nice. So take a minute and just feel that pillow for a minute.
Okay.
And we're not trying to change anything, just like feeling that. What do you notice, if anything?
Yeah, it's definitely much more soothed feeling.
Yeah. So let's notice that soothed feel. Where does it feel most soothed? Or even a tiny bit soothed?
Wherever it's touching.
Okay. So let your awareness be on those areas for a moment. And whenever you're ready, whenever you feel motivated to kind of what you did in the email, and just give me a one-liner as to what the situation is that you're wanting some help with.
The sensation of that energy going through me will manifest sometimes as extreme weakness in my legs, my arms,
Okay.
and just realized lately that actually it kind of feels like a pre-fainting sensation.
So
It's
let's
starting
pause.
to get scary to me, thinking, oh my God, do I need to be paying more attention to this?
Yeah, so let's notice that there's a sensation in your legs and arms that comes on, and then there's this thought that I might faint, and then there's an emotion of fear.
Yes.
And as you're thinking about those things, help me to know if your body kind of changes, if you notice anything.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. And checking in with your legs and your arms.
I guess it gets more activated that I'm thinking about it.
So which areas are you noticing are activated?
My arms, legs, stomach. Yeah, I've noticed I've been nauseous too.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, as you notice this activation with discomfort.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
I don't know. Right now, I know I'm completely safe, and I'm late. I'm already. So,
So,
I'll say 6.
a 6. So I just want to reflect that back for a second. How beautiful is that? Like I'm noticing these sensations, and a part of me knows I'm completely safe. Seeing if you can just notice those two things as you're noticing the sensations and the piece of you that's like, I'm completely safe, and just let's be curious.
Just trying to notice both sensations at the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of being aware, almost making space. Like we're not trying to control the activation. We're not trying to have one sensation over the other. It's almost like we're giving permission so we can understand like what's here. Maybe even letting your legs and your arms know, like I'm here, I'm listening, I'm paying attention, and seeing if those areas notice your awareness. What do you notice?
A much safer feeling, just noticing that I'm paying attention to myself.
Yeah. So look, notice that as I pay attention to myself, I feel more safe. What's it like to notice that?
Sad. It's empowering. It's also sad to realize how unavailable to myself I've been.
Yeah. So let's make space for that. It is empowering and it's sad because this type of abuse takes us away from ourselves. And being curious if maybe an image or an emotion or something comes up, just being curious.
This I was getting a little bit confused on how to think of both of them at the same time. In my body, if I'm trying to find a place that's activated and not activated, I'm like going back and forth between them. So on these two thoughts, am I doing the thing? Going.
Why don't we pause from that and see what your body wants you to pay attention to? See what piece is like, I want some attention from you. What do you notice?
I feel nauseous and that weak sensation in my arms and my legs. I noticed it in my arms and feeling nauseous first.
And out of curiosity, are your eyes, I can't really see you even though I have you pinned. Are your eyes open or closed? That's okay, you don't gotta move it.
They're open.
Oops. Okay. You dropped me again.
Yeah.
And so you notice that this nauseousness comes out, which by the way, that's like a fight response. Our body wants to push out things that it doesn't find good for us. And just like as you think about that, how does that land?
That sounds right, because it feels like that energy in me. I always described it as feeling like a ton of energy, like wanting to run, but at the same time feeling so weak and no desire to run, like at the same time.
Yeah. So let's notice that. And I'm wondering if either of those are present right now. If your body wants to do anything, seeing what your body might want to do.
I guess stretch.
Like checking in with your legs. What do you notice about your legs out of curiosity?
They feel very tingly.
Yeah. Do your legs want to do something?
Maybe kick.
Is it possible to do it really slow? Like imagining, like lifting your right leg like it's going to kick, but not kicking hard and fast, just like slow motion, like Bionic Woman. Really slow. As slow as you can, like micro movements. Seeing how it wants to kick. Checking in with your left leg, really slow, slow. And what's it like as you're doing that? What do you notice, if anything?
Yeah, how that tingly feeling goes away.
Noticing that for a moment. What's it like to notice that the tingly feeling isn't there? And there's like a little breath in your body. I know.
You want to cry?
And there's some sadness. Yeah. And feeling the pillow at the same time. What does it feel like in the areas where the pillow is touching your body?
Soothed.
Yeah, so stay with that for a moment. Feel that soothing. Checking in with your legs. Slow. Nice and slow. Really slow. What are you noticing?
The uncomfortable feeling in my body goes away when I'm doing that slow kick.
Yeah. So we're going to be coming out in about 2 minutes. So just noticing the uncomfortable feeling has shifted. Noticing the pillow. Noticing the chair underneath you. What are you noticing?
That I feel good.
And she's laughing.
Feel normal. Now I'm feeling some tears again, but I don't have that feeling that I'm using every ounce of energy to appear normal.
Right. Notice how good it feels to feel normal. Really let your nervous system taste that. So as I'm going to open up for some questions for anyone that has any questions about this, but I just want to encourage you to stay and just really soak in how good that felt to feel normal, to notice that shift. So if anyone had any question, thank you. Thank you so much for lending us your nervous system to work with. Just to let you guys know, just explain a little bit about what I did so that everyone can benefit. When we've been through trauma, our body is always bracing. It doesn't realize it can take a breath. And so orienting to safety, notice we can know we're safe and the body doesn't act like it knows it. And so you got to notice when nervous system was on the same page as her mind, right? So practicing feeling the safety is a great exercise. That's one thing I wanted to point out. The other thing is being in touch with what our body wants to do. So in your case, your body wanted to run or it wanted to kick. It wanted to complete the trauma response that it never got to. So when we do this, we're helping our body to complete its response. Really, really helpful stuff working with the nervous system. But I want you guys to also notice all that was there. When we're working through narcissistic abuse and people are like, oh, get over it. When we start looking at what's in our nervous system, that's the stupidest thing anyone could tell you. There's a lot here that we need to work with that deserves our attention. And then our body will happily come with us as we move in the direction we want to go.